Hello. So, a question I get asked a lot is how I fill in my eyebrows. So, today I'm going to show you. Alright, my favorite brow product ever to use is this Dipbrow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is what it looks like. And I like to use this brush, also by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Has a little eyebrow brush and has a little spoolie on it. Alright, let's get started. The first thing I like to do is take this, get a little product on, and then I like to wipe it on my hand, back of my hand, just like this. Just so I can get a nice little even layer on my brush, because if I just stick that right from the container on my eyebrow, it's going to be a mess. Okay, so let me get started. I like to brush my eyebrows first. Alright, and I already got some product on my brush, so let's start. Alright, filling your eyebrows really is going to depend a lot on how you hold your brush, so make sure you hold it like this. I like to do the underline part first. Then I like to do the top. I know, it looks a little crazy right now, but it'll all come together, I promise. And then I do this arch part. Just bring it all the way down to where I want it to be. And then start working on my arch. And if you mess up it at all and get out of the lines or whatever, it's not really that big of a deal because you can go back over it with like a foundation or concealer, whichever you prefer to do, and fix it up. Okay, so after I fill these in, I'm gonna take my brush and get a little bit of product and start at this line that I made and brush the product up. Disperse it all throughout my brows. And go back over. Brush it through. Alright, I like my arch to be a little darker. So I'm going to put a little more product in there. I'm not going to use exactly the same technique. I'm going to do this. And I'm not saying this is the right way to do brows or how you should. Nothing like that. This is just the way that I like to fill mine in. I'm sure everybody has their own preference on how they like to. Alright, so once you have your brows filled in, what I like to do is either take a foundation or I take a concealer, put it on the back of my hand, and then I like to take a brush. I know this is a little weird, but my favorite brush to do this with is the brush that came with my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. Looks like this. And I use the end part of it. I just really like the way that it works. So I get a little product onto my brush. Make sure it's not too much. And then I'm going to go over and clean up any mess that I made. And just kind of perfect them. And again, like I said, this isn't how I'm saying that you should or have to or the right way to do your brows. This is just the way that I do mine. And normally I'd have foundation or concealer on, so it wouldn't look as crazy as it does right now. It'll blend well. And I take a little bit of whatever I'm using and I work it a little bit through my brow just to make it look a little lighter than the rest of it. Alright, and that is how I fill in my eyebrows.